Yeah, mira, quédese con ese blon. Y usa el cup para lash. El vaso, úsalo para lash. A huevo. So, estamos bien, right? All right. What about you? You good over there, big dog?
Yes, sir.
That boy rolling up. All right. So, on that note, welcome to the motherfucking Hooligan Ville. We got a fucking tremendous guest here. This is fucking way overdue, dog.
Yes, sir.
My nigga Davis.
Yes, sir. AKA
He in,
Panky.
aka Panky.
Yes,
Yo, for the longest, I thought this nigga's name was Frankie. Honestly, that's what I'm gonna name the podcast. I'm gonna name Frankie. I'm gonna name it Frankie.
And you know what's crazy? It was like that for a while too. When the old boy was here, that was the other.
Yeah. Bro, no cap. I called this nigga Frankie for my whole life. And then he was like, bro, what the fuck you just called me like one random night? And I'm talking about like 3 years after I met him. And I've been calling him Panky for 3 years. Frankie for 3 years. He's like, what the fuck you just called me? I was like, Frankie. He's like, bro, that's not my name. They just call me Panky's my nickname. I was like, oh shit. It was the funniest thing. But listen, bro, while we're here, right? I gotta do this. This nigga here was the best defensive fucking soccer player I ever played against. And I played against a lot of people. But this nigga here, he knows the game. He knows the timing. And that shit, that's what earned my respect to them. Because, bro, I'm not going to lie, bro. You were the only nigga I ever, like, looked forward to playing against. Because everybody else was trash.
Nothing but competition, bro.
Yeah, it's hilarious. We pushed each other a lot, bro. A lot. A whole lot.
Even to what you got, bro. Like, man, listen, look, how I feel if we would have took it serious, man. Like, you remember when, I'm not to mention anybody, but you remember Wani, remember?
Wani? Yeah. And
you remember how he used to be like, oh, man, he tell you, yo, just stay focused, don't do this, don't do that. If we would have took that route and you put your mind to it, bro, like if you really put your mind to it and you look back at it, bro, and we would have took a different route with it and took it serious and actually be like, yo, this is what we should do for a living, like, I think it'd be another story, bro.
Nah.
Because, bro, think about it. Even you went to the MLS thing and how far you made it. And you feel me? And that was because your ACL was messed up too, bro.
Right.
Think about that. So I always think about it, I'm like, man, listen, look, I think that's what mindset plays in. It's like, yo, if you learn from that.
Bro, there's a lot of variables to that shit. To that equation, there's so many variables because, listen, not only the being focused would have been one thing, but eating better, being healthy, having the right people around you, and just so much, bro. Just the nutrition alone. I had no nutrition while I was playing. Nigga, I was eating McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's because that's all I could afford. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true.
Like, that's how far can you get with that kind of, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get to top level. You're not with that food. Not shout outs to McDonald's though, but like, you know, you helped me get through some fucking horrible times.
But hey, listen, McChicken's going a long way with me. That's all I'm gonna say.
I like McDoubles. I used to love McChickens, but nah, it's McDoubles, nigga. I like McDoubles with bacon, nigga. Samir likes the fucking. Samir loves McChickens. He's like, nah, man, fuck a meal. Just give me a couple McChickens, bro.
That's what I say, yo. I said the same thing. McChickens, a large sweet tea.
A lot of sweet tea. I like Dr. Pepper with a shitload of ice.
Oh yeah, nah, I fucks up. That's my favorite soda. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, I'm drinking Coke right now. I'm selling out. So, but shout outs to Mario and their shroom. We're shrooming right now. We're on a shroom diet. We got my dog rolling up some fucking. What are these kids call it nowadays? Zaza. Is that Zaza? Is that Zaza? Get the fuck out of here.
Everybody be careful with it. Like, bro,
everybody be capping straight up.
Hey, it's purple, man. Nigga, I get purple all the time.
Bro, I just be like, this shit's fire. Like, straight up. Like, smoke it and that's it. I don't even have a name for this shit.
I tell people, man, listen, no cap. At this point, bro, the name thing is played out to me, yo. As long as I get high and shit, that's all I need to know, bro. I don't even ask for the names no more. People be like, oh, I got this, I got listen up, bro. As long as that shit is smoking, I ain't sure about anything.
Yeah, man. That's that good shit. That's that shit you need after a long day of work. You know what I'm saying? People don't realize that shit needs to. Man, that should have been legal, dog. Straight up. That's fucked up how they don't let people smoke a little bit of weed on their way home in the car. You feel me?
I think even if you get your I heard even if you get your what's it, recreational card or whatever, and you still smoking, you can still get a DUI for that, bro.
Yeah, which is foul.
That's what I found mind blowing. I'm like, wait, hold up, bro. But if you're smoking, bro, you should.
But that didn't happen until that shit became like somewhat legal.
See, I ain't know that. I just know recently because my friend told me.
Bro, back in the day, there was no such thing as a weed DUI. I don't even think there is such a thing now. Like, how can you, bro? I've been blasted before, and bro, I feel like I can do a whole lot better than fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I gonna do?
I'll be honest. When I first started getting high, and I would get like I'm talking about real high and shit like that. Sometimes it's low, bro. I had times where I swerved. You feel me? A little. I'm like, oh shit, I'm so fucking high and shit. Like,
you
I'm
just
not,
fucked up my point.
bro,
Go fuck yourself.
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like that's what happened in my experience and stuff like that. So for me, it was like, yo. So it said, boo.
For real, nigga. You over here playing with that shit. I need to fix these controls because them shits are too far from me. But bro, I mean the room, bro. I'm not telling you right now. The fucking room, just to get it to where it's at now, bro. It's been a mission. You know what I'm saying? To get the studio ready, to get the, bro. It's you gotta actually think about this shit, you know. But I'm grateful, bro. I'm grateful.
Man, you know what looks fine?
Is that my phone?
It has to be because it ain't mine. I put mine on.
That's what that noise was this whole time. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I thought it was your sound effects right now.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I'm like, whoa, it's firing it off on its own. It's like, fuck you, nigga. I don't need you. Nah, but what's up, man? Tell me, bro, what you been up to? Because it's been a long time since we was out there on them fields crossing each other up, my dog. Right. So tell me, nigga, what's some shit, bro, that you can tell us you been on, nigga?
Honestly, man, like, for now, you know, just working at 9 to 5, trying to grind it out. But in the meantime, you know, just trying to find my own way to, like, what I'm going to do, you know, as far as, like, trying to find other ways of income. Because right now, you know, as a young folk, man, you know how it is, bro. Growing up, we ain't get that knowledge passed down to us. We ain't get no handouts or this, and that. It's like, bro, we had to learn from our mistakes.
Ain't definitely no handouts, nigga.
Yeah, so that's what I said. I'm right now, so I'm trying to, like, teach myself the knowledge I don't know. So that way I can, like, have different ways, like, you know, passive incomes, you know, like, multiple
That's the realest shit anyone has said to me in a long time.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to, man, get my shit together.
Yeah,
everybody's pretending they're doing so much shit than they really are.
And that's what I was basically exactly about to get into, man, because I'm like, at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I know what I'm doing, you know, like, nah, I'm finding myself, you know, finding my knowledge and stuff like that, and trying to teach myself because, like you say, bro, like people can sit here and say, I'm doing this, but then I'm learning this, bro. I'm trying to change my ways because sometimes we get comfortable, bro, or sometimes we think it's like, oh, you know, this is it, and like, nah, bro, you know, I'm trying to better myself, so you know, like I say, I'm just working 9 to 5, trying to get so much knowledge and you know, using my time more wisely and stuff, though. So I was just talking to my friend yesterday and stuff, and, you know, exactly telling him about the Turos, how he has that way of income, what he does, and, you know, just trying to find, you know, pick people's brains.
Oh, boy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that nigga's cool as fuck, bro. I fuck with him. He got a good vibe to him. But, nah, same here, man. Just been fucking hustling, working, dog, you know, getting my shit together, you know, doing this comedy shit, which is fucking hilarious. We seen the fucking footage from earlier.
Yeah.
That shit, you know, keep grinding at that, bro. I'm trying to get into as many avenues as I possibly can, to be completely honest.
Yeah, definitely.
But I feel you on that, dog. You ever think about how fucking wild it was for us to meet when we met?
Man, I can't even remember that one. The Palm Beach Gardens.
Palm Beach Gardens, dog.
That's it. I remember that. That was it after that. I was like, yo. And I'll never forget, man, the impression I got off of you, bro, was like, man, this man right here, like, he think he the shit. He think he the hot shit. And I used to love that shit because I was people I used to target, be like, all right, bro, I got you.
Nah, nigga, but I showed it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my shit wasn't just...
it was real, bro. I ain't gonna front. Like, okay, man, like...
I was very confident in my craft, bro. Mm-hmm. I really was. And because I... Yo, shout out to Papito in the building, nigga. That shit's funny. It's every episode, almost every episode, this nigga's on doing this shit. I don't know what he doing, but he be doing that shit every episode, bro. He be there's some episodes where this nigga stands right here. It's fucking yeah. He's just a foul nigga. He doesn't like to leave the room. He's always at the door.
No, that's probably why he crying then.
Nah, because he's at the door. If he's out the room, he's at the door bitching, trying to get in.
I think you're talking about it's from the inside out.
Nah, nigga, but bro, that shit's crazy. That bitch said he thought he was the shit. Nah, that shit was funny, bro. I know people got that
confidence though.
Yeah, but that perception of me, I know it was there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then that's why I acted the way I acted, because it's like, you already judging me, cocksucker. Now I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why I walk the way I walk. You seen them hat tricks. You seen them goals. You're one of the people that can hopefully tell my kids, yeah, that nigga was legit at playing soccer.
Oh, I already know, bro. Trust me. I was like, bro, trust me. Look, bro. There's levels to this shit, bro. Trust me. You gonna be mentioned, dog.
That's just crazy, bro. What do you want, kiddo? He's probably like, he's fogged out in here.
Fogged up, man. I'm here sweating and shit.
Yo, so you have a kid now, right?
Yes, sir, bro.
How old is he?
4 years old, man.
4 years old.
4 years old and growing, man.
I think it's 4 years old.
Yes, sir.
He's getting big quick, bro.
Bro, time is flying. Listen, look, I never thought that I could relive a childhood, yo, until he came along, bro.
What do you mean relive the childhood?
Listen, look, when I say you can relive your childhood through your kids' eyes, I'm not lying. And I was told that. And that was something that always stuck with me as like time goes by. Because when I say that, you remember our childhood, bro. You remember how we did, we went through stuff that, we did or whatever. When you have a kid, bro, and you can shape their path and, like, you can give them better than what we had at a younger age, and you see that joy and just, like, the reactions he gets, bro,
it's like you.
It's like you, and you see this the similarities, and especially when it's your son, bro. He look like my twin.
Yeah.
So it's like already when he does some little things, some characteristics, man, it's like, yo, that's what I would do.
It's like heart melting.
Yeah, bro. I can't even put it in words, bro. But yeah,
it's
so
beautiful,
much,
huh?
bro, beautiful. And that's the thing that I said. Like, when you see those joys he has, the reactions, the happiness, and all that, it just brings you, like, bro, you just relive your childhood through him. Funny thing is, a friend of mine, like, I get him things for Christmas. For me, it's about getting a lot of stuff. Even though, like, when we were growing up, we probably only got one thing, if that. You feel me? And that was the thing we just catered. Like, oh shit. For him, I just want to give him more. Like, every Christmas for every little other kid, who you picture Christmas with a bunch of gifts for you. And that's what I do with him. And the thing I found myself was buying stuff that I wanted as a kid and getting it for him. And it was crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. To my homeboy, we were talking about it, and he was like, man, I was like, bro, I got a whole bunch of stuff. And he was like, that's crazy, bro. He's like, I bet you got those stuff because that's what you want. And I was like, damn.
That's when you thought about
bro, it hit me, and I was like, you know what? You're not even lying about that. Like, that's 100% true. So that's why I said, bro, like, when you have a kid, bro, you can relive your childhood through their eyes, and it's a beautiful thing, bro. Like, you can't buy that, man. It's an experience that you got to cherish. And he's getting big, man. He's already before, so I just cherish every moment I got with him. Cause at the end of the day, bro, once he gets older, he ain't want to go hug you and none of that stuff, bro. He gonna be like, bro, he gonna be like, yo, chill out, bro.
Get the fuck away from me, old man.
He ain't want to go on his shit.
Dude,
from none of that
that
stuff.
type of shit is what makes me want to get a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what want to get a kid? That sounds horrible. What makes me want to have a kid, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And I think about so many other things. Like I said, for those equations, there's a lot of variables. But dude, that alone is fucking amazing. This little nigga, bro, I know that has nothing to do with a human.
Oh, nah, bro.
This is a dog. But bro, just him alone.
Got a spark.
Spark? Tiene el aire, maní. Tíraselo a ese man. Anywho, yeah, bro. Just that little nigga alone just made me reflect on a lot of shit, bro. Like, time. Time is a motherfucker, dog.
Yeah. And spending that time with them, bro.
Spending that time. Being understanding. Like, that one thing I want to be as a father is a very understanding man. I don't want to be like an asshole of a dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my biggest fear. Like, not being ready enough for him. Like, and especially, like, mentally and emotionally ready for him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I think, too, another thing that plays out is, like, where you at in life, too. Because let's say you down, and you have a kid when you're, like, in your most down moments and you're going through it. Sometimes, bro, that plays a role, bro, and it shakes out. Because sometimes you be so focused on how
to get it.
Yeah, how to get it. And it's like, you got your kid, and it's like, bro, you tired or whatever, however it plays out. So that's a big thing, too, bro. So, like, let's say you do things. I'm not saying do things right, but you wait till you're successful, you got a little good income, you're happy with your partner and all that, bro. Life, like, that's a different life route compared to if you're down, you and your partner are going through it. You feel me? Like, the relationship ain't even good, and man, that. Everything plays a role. So.
I want. That's a major thing, bro. Like, and I don't want to get too much into it, but I would love for my kid. Like to be able to be raised with both parents, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I would love to have like a girl who I really like, and I mean in all aspects. But that before I have a kid, straight up.
And that's the way it should go, yo. That should be like a life goal, but
that's true.
Nah, that should definitely be like a life going somebody's, lifetime. But it comes at a certain time, man. Cause you gotta get your thing. I feel like in today's age, man, what I see a lot, and I say this because not even to say you feel me, like
Yeah.
we all got a phase where we dating people, for active whatever stuff is, right? What I see through this through people I engage with or whatever, they always kind of focus on a relationship.
Right.
Like even at the age that we're at, like I'm 27, man. So like, and I feel like people just focus on relationship a lot, and it's like I understand that, but focus on yourself first, and let that come to you like naturally, because like somebody told me, it's like sometimes you go looking for that and you get the worst of it because you go looking for it, and it's like for me, it's like yo, I'm at a point in time where right now, like I know I'm not looking for that. I know I'm not looking for the relationship, and
I ain't looking for no relationship.
And yeah, exactly, bro. And I'm trying to focus on myself. And like all I say in today's world, where people try to, I feel like always look for that, and it's like, man, like just let time go by.
It's not bad to look for it. It's definitely not bad to look for it.
No, you 100% right, because I'm not saying it's not out there. It's definitely out there.
It's
but
definitely
the chances out there for each and every one of us, like I can't put it down to it, but it's not very likely, bro.
Again, that's an equation that has a lot of variables. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It has a lot of variables. It's just that, and then I don't know. Approach it cautiously. I would say, approach it causely.
The best way I put it down to is let time. Let time be the answer. Because with that, bro, you get to know each other. You take the time. They ain't not rushed, and bro, at the end of the day, you know somebody, regardless of what. Homeboy, homegirl, whatever it is, bro. With time, you always get to see somebody. You feel me? Like they true intentions, or how they really is and stuff like that.
Yeah,
sooner or later it's gonna show.
It always shows. Savage mode.
Yes, sir.
Savage mode, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I ain't looking for no fucking relationship. I get pussy every day, bitch. I ain't looking for no fucking relationship. You can suck my dick with that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get me with that. You're gonna get me with better shit. Like you're gonna get me with personality. You're gonna get me with. I want to see how you hustle, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I want to see, you know what I'm saying? I want to see all kinds of shit. The shit you probably want to see in me, I want to see a little bit in you. So I know we can both get this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely 100%. I agree.
But so far, I've been hitting a bunch. Never mind. Let me shut the fuck up.
I about to say, oh shit.
No, bro. But then I'm talking shit too because I met some women who are worth $1 billion, and I'm such an asshole that I just push them away.
Never said no fucks.
No, for real, bro. Like sometimes, bro, they're like I can't ask for more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, that's true.
But I'm fucked up in the head, bro. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I got issues too, bitch. Let me handle them first before I try to handle you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, and that's sometimes the best option, man. And especially knowing yourself, bro. Like, you know what's up, bro. Like they said, man, you your worst enemy at the end of the day, bro. And that's one thing, you feel me, we got to fight too, bro.
Bro, 50% of the battle is you're sitting there trying to fucking... You're sitting there trying to fucking figure out what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. And that's what I said, man. At the end of the day, like I understand now, you really are where you want to be. You feel me? Whether it's at the moment that you're going through something or whatever, you feel me? You always have that option, bro. Like you got to push through something, bro.
There's always something to push through.
And that's what I'm saying, like, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, like regardless of what, let's say you get stuck at a low route and you're unhappy, and then you're always miserable every day, but you're still in that same position, bro. And then like, bro, you put no effort into it. Like that's what I said. Sometimes people just, when you put no effort behind it, bro, you are where you want to be, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like, man, like even I find myself in that stuff. Like I get distracted easily. Consistency is another thing too.
Nigga, bro. Yeah, staying on track, staying focused is definitely a thing.
Consistency, bro.
Consistency. That's a mother. Bro, I haven't worked out in like a month. Bro, I haven't even done this shit for like a month. Yeah. It's so suffocating, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so much more other shit to handle right now, and it's like Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? And not only you, bro, but I got people that hit me up all the time, like, "Hey, man, let's do that fucking podcast shit, dog." And then I'm just like, all right, that's awesome, but I can't do it right now because I'm at fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, And then people's schedules, sometimes they don't match up, bro. It's horrible.
I can imagine what it is, man, going through all that and then putting it together, bro, because I don't know the behind the scene thing. So you feel me? Like for me, like I said, this is my first time ever.
I got like 4 Asian chicks who fucking run out that closet and they get to typing and they're like fucking shirtless. Just try to make sure they don't leave it anything.
I would say they make sure they keep doing what they gotta do. But I tell you not, boy, ain't no finessing.
Oh man, that's funny. Wow, but that's wild. When was the last time you balled?
Oh, bro, that's a good ass question to be honest with you. And man, it's been years, put it like that, bro.
Jesus,
like, actually balled, bro, like years. Like I know I could kick the ball and everything like that, but when I say I'm out of breath, bro.
Yeah, well, that's the most important part. if you can't breathe, you can't kick the ball.
Nah, but hell nah. Real talk, it's been years. I can't even say it. Probably like, I say it was 22. I say like 5 years since I touched the ball. Like, actually, like, played with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually played. Oh, man, I can't see myself doing that.
Nah, not even like chamusca or nothing like that, bro.
Like chamusca, or is that like
matter
a little...
Matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, you know what?
Like a scrimmage?
The last time I played was when we went to Okehili. It was me, you, and that other dude.
Johnny?
Yeah. And then we kicked the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was literally the last time I actually like did something.
That wasn't good. We were all horrible that day. I was very disappointed.
Yeah. I wasn't surprised.
No, I was like, oh my God, we are horrible right now. We look like a bunch of dads out here trying to pretend like we're playing back in our 10 years ago.
Like, look at these motherfuckers. Shit like that. We probably look dumb as hell.
Oh shit! Mind you, we were playing with fucking a blunt and shit while we're smoking. So that definitely doesn't.
Hell yeah,
bro. That shit was wild. That's how I started fucking up, bro. I started smoking before playing. Like that was the stupidest thing.
Man, once that played a role.
Once that played a role, I fucked up, bro. But it was women. Fuck you, hoes. It was women that would put me out of school, bro. They fucking smoke me out and shit like that, and I'll sit there, right, like a fucking retard. Fucking skipping fucking school, trying to come back before practice, high as fuck, and I'll pull some bullshit, like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, you're starting tomorrow, Medina, and I'll fucking go in and start and score, bro, and then all that shit just goes to your head, and you're like, man, I could smoke weed, chill with bitches, skip school, and then fucking end up fucking, you know, back in practice, making this shit happen. Nigga, that shit was fun.
How what you call it? How long did you play in high school?
Well, sophomore, because my junior, they sent me to that school where I saw you at.
Worthington.
Yeah. They sent my ass there. They're like, nah, nigga, you're a felon. Get the fuck out of here.
That's crazy, right? I remember me that shit. We gotta go through the metal detectors and shit.
Yeah, that shit was horrible. I hated that shit. Fuck them niggas for making me feel like a fucking prisoner. Because I ain't no fucking...
You know what's funny? And I'm not even bullshitting because it might sound like a buzz story, but... Long story short, you remember how we had the little things so we couldn't take none of our shit? Our backpack, they'll go through a hand, you know, like through it, like with their hands and shit. Like, you feel me? They wouldn't put it through no manual shit. So, bro, what I did, bro, I literally carved a chapter book and carved the page in that motherfucker, put my phone in that motherfucker, taped it up so it wouldn't like spreadsheet and shit like that, and put it in there, and that's how I would take my phone, bro. Like, literally, man, I remember that shit. That's fun. So that's funny as fuck you said Worthington shit, because that's the only thing that comes to mind. Like, bro,
I used to put it right. I used to put it on my dick. I didn't give a fuck. And I used to like, he used to be like, dude, what? He's like, what the fuck? Ain't one time I came late, like always, I'm coming in late. I think I told a story about this nigga last podcast.
That's funny.
It's hilarious, right? He was like a black dude, you know, dread-headed nigga. You remember him? The dread-headed nigga with the braids and the dreads and the little wand that would be like swipe you. Big, tall motherfucker. Big.
I can't remember that shit.
Okay,
I don't wear the black collar shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big motherfucker, right? He just sitting there. He's like, what do you got? Some fucking metal on your hip or some shit? And I was like, actually, I do. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. I know. I was like, yeah, bro, I do. Like, so I might walk a little funny, you know what I'm saying?
He said I might walk a little funny.
And then, nah, bro. Nah, I don't want no more. Fuck that shit. I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there telling this nigga, dog.
That boy That's it.
I'm sitting there telling this nigga, yeah, bro, I might walk a little funny or whatever, right? And then he was like, he kind of felt bad for me. So it was fucking hilarious. That was like our own little secret. I'm like, yeah, but don't tell nobody because, you know, I feel uncomfortable about it. Like, I feel insecure about it. And then he was just like, okay. So he's still walking my phone through, I promise. I know it sounds like bullshit, but bro, this is the type of shit I pulled in school where they're like, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Bro, I think that was my probably like fourth high school that I went to.
No, that's my second. I only went to Royal Palm in there, and that was my worst experience. It was, bro. That whole time in my life was horrible. It was fucking horrible. But I do remember that. That shit was hilarious, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I used to show up so late to that school, dog. I never fucking showed up in time. I used to show up and then the bell would ring for the people to leave at 11 or some shit.
I ain't gonna lie, in that school, bro, I kind of scared because every time I go out, they make you check out or whatever shit like that. You gotta check back in. So
what do you mean?
They didn't want you to, man. Like when you had to go to the bathroom, and shit, they made you check out. At least in my class and shit like that, they made me check out, and all of us check out actually, and then you gotta check back in. So I wouldn't even try to skip. I would just be like, man, fuck
I didn't try to skip. I wasn't trying to skip school. I was really trying to go, but it was hard to get there sometimes, bro. It really was. The struggle was getting there. Once I got there, it was over. Like I did good. But getting there was, fuck, man. It was the most horrible experience ever. For like 6 months, bro. I'm sitting there like struggling. It was so horrible.
Would you say you learn more on the computers or not?
Fuck no. I felt like a retard. I felt like a fucking, I felt like fucking dumb, bro. I was like, bro, this shit's boring. Like,
that shit was tough.
I prefer a teacher sitting up there talking, telling me some shit so I can like look at her and fuck with her a little bit, Like, what's that about?
Honestly, it was tough. I ain't gonna lie. Like I did it, but man, it was tough at the end of the day. And that shit, I couldn't keep concentrating, bro. So
I couldn't exactly because it's boring.
I had to leave
because it's boring, bro. No, but who wants to sit in a fucking screen all day doing some shit they don't want to do?
No, that is true.
Not no fucking 14, not no 15, 16-year-old wants to sit there and interact with others. You're putting him in a room full of people and telling him not to talk to them. Who fucking does that? That's weird. That's not human behavior.
Honestly, yeah. It's just silence the whole class, like, literally.
That's fucked up, bro. The whole school system shit's fucked up. Like, for kids who have problems, you just sit them down and be like, okay, what the fuck is going on?
Man, do you know the craziest thing to me about the school system is just like everybody says, everything has changed in technology, financials, whatever you want to call it. Everything has evolutionized and progressed or whatever. But you look at the school system and stuff like that. That's something that still kind of remains the same in kind of every aspect, to be honest. Because from the history to all that, reality doesn't really get written. They don't really write the what really happened, what caused these wars.
But that's not what school is for, bro.
No, I understand that. But at least, bro, in a way, we should kind of like get at least taught a little bit more stuff like that, and especially with financials, bro. We don't get taught none of that. You feel me? So that's, I think, a big majority. But I understand now that sometimes they say that the school system is built for a certain percentage of people to make it, because at the end of the day, you kind of got to balance out everything out. We gotta have people who like, we gotta have people like who gotta work hard, who do this, this type of job, this other type of job. Because at the end of the day, I guess the way they see it is like they gotta balance shit out. But how I see it is like, man, that's why you gotta put yourself in position and be like, yo, learn from everything, bro. And for me, it's like, yo, I'm just trying to progress my lifestyle and make it in there and stuff like that, and live financially free, and from there, boom.
Well, if you're there, that's not gonna work for them.
What do you mean?
They need people to work. They need people to pay the taxes. They need people.
No, that's what I'm saying. It balances everything out. So everybody takes a role and stuff like that. So
yeah, I know it's fucking horrible that it has to be that way, but it is. Yeah, but I think it's fucked up. I think there's a lot of funding that goes to school that goes to the wrong shit. But, who the fuck am I to tell these people how to invest their money,
Yeah, no, that is true.
Because they look at you like, what the fuck do you know about running a fucking county?
No, exactly. That's what I said, that, bro. Like, man, just try to knowledge yourself as much.
I mean, I don't even think you need school nowadays.
Huh?
I don't even think you need school nowadays.
You don't think so?
No, mía, cierra esa puerta. Cierra la puerta, mía. Gracias. Thank you, bro. De una todo bacán. We got, Hooligan Ville. It gets filled the fuck up. It does, bro. People be sliding through here. They love it. This shit lit. Right? De una. Bro, I feel personally, if I, like you that have a kid, bro, I will try to homeschool my child. Like, what the fuck he needs to go to school for? I could teach him how to add. I can teach him how to read. I can teach this nigga shit they're not teaching them. What do you want him to take a test on what? I'll give it to him. He'll take it.
Yeah, but
I have my kid take a test any day of the week against any of them little dorks that go to school. Now, if my kid wants to go to school and be one of the little retards, that's cool. Go to school and be one of the little retards. I don't give a fuck. But you pick what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. If I had a kid, that's how I would handle it. Like,
this how I see it.
People get shot in schools now. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen to your kid.
Listen, look, I ain't gonna say any of that because that is true, But at the end of the day, bro, I feel like, man, listen, look, I gotta send my kid to school because you got first of all, I think you have to teach those social skills, and I feel like, bro, you can teach them anywhere, you can teach them whatever stuff, but it's different, bro, when you interact into the real world. So I think, in a way, it kind of plays out like how they gonna be in life because
interact.
Like let's say you shut your kid, and like let's say you're not gonna exactly he's just gonna be home and that's it. Nah, I know you're gonna be like letting him do things and let him experience shit, whatever. But in a way, like it closes a lot of socialism and stuff like that. So it kind of
I don't think so.
Cause the character build up and stuff like that. So I would prefer him to put him in the real world so he can like know what's up, bro. Like, hey, there's gonna be folks like this. They come from this background. There's gonna be folks like this who come from other backgrounds. There's people gonna be like different types of mindsets, and this is the type of people you're gonna run to, like just like in real life. So I'd rather him experience that. And you know how I say, bro, in school they gonna probably run into some fights or whatever. But bro, that's why for me, like as parents, bro, like you gotta teach them from little and all that stuff. Like you gotta defend yourself, this and that. And then that's things you going through life. You never know. So I'd rather him be prepared and go through stuff. Even though it sucks, but I'd rather him learn through it, whether it's the hard way or the good way. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, look at what we've been through, bro. You don't want somebody who's gonna be like, oh shit, like damn, like I don't know how to go through this. You feel me? Like I don't know how to handle this situation. So I think you kind of have to go through that, even as a youngin', bro, like a little kid coming up. So I think
that's the tough part. I think about the whole situation is watching your kid having to go through shit, right?
What?
Like having to have him figure it out because if you help him, then it's like I'm kind of like not doing the right thing as a father. I should let him go through it.
Yeah, and let this another thing
that's
too.
Tough.
Yeah, like that's why you gotta teach them the best, bro, because you ain't gonna always be holding their hand, and they gonna have to make their decision at some points, bro, when tough situations come up or whatever it is. So it's like, bro, you just try to raise them the best you can, and I just rather let life play like longevity type shit. You feel me? Like I'm like, nah, bro, like, hey, listen, I'm gonna just.
Oh man, I can't wait. Like your kid's gonna be way older. So if I ever have a kid, so they're probably not gonna ball together.
Nah.
That sucks now because I'm definitely not gonna fucking go for it. It's a 4-year gap. It's okay. Listen, little nigga, you better fucking break him. I don't give a fuck if he's 10 years older than you.
What? Hey, I'm about to say that too, bro. Like, it ain't gonna happen until like at least 10, bro.
It's funny. It's funny you said you live your life through your kids' eyes. Whatever the fuck however you worded that. That was pretty awesome. It's funny you said that because I think I will push towards sports. I would definitely push towards sports. So I don't give a fuck if it's a girl or it's a boy. Like I'll push towards sports any day of the week.
Hey, 100%, I agree with that. And bro, that's that's one of the best ways you can send your kid, bro, because that shit, like that shit takes them out of a lot of stuff, a lot of situations, bro, especially when it comes to like drugs and just negativity. For me, like ignorance and all that stuff like that, bro. Like they mindset be different, stuff like that. I mean, you look at athletes and stuff like that, bro. Some of them came from that background and stuff like that, but it's easier for a kid just to like be able to focus on that one thing compared to going through it and still, being able to make it, because at the end of the day, bro, all the people that make it, bro, you hear the backgrounds, bro, like they have the struggle and stuff.
I don't want him exactly. Okay, see, that's where it becomes. That's when the equation becomes crazy, because you sit there and you're like, when you're trying to go pro is different. I feel like you should try to enjoy it. Enjoy whatever sport you play, and as many sports as you play. They might be one that you really good at and get the opportunity, but you don't like it. There might be another one where you really like it, but you're not as good as it'll be harder to go towards it. All those things you gotta take into consideration, and like you said, longevity And I feel like that's why you step in as a parent and you're like, maybe you should go with this because of this, because they don't have that maturity to take that step.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So for me, I wouldn't push for pro off rip. That's too much pressure to put on a kid.
No, definitely.
But
definitely.
If he wants to just ball and have fun and box and kick some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck yeah, I'll push towards that.
That's another dope thing too.
I'll spend money on that.
Yeah, that's another thing too. But like boxing, UFC shit, bro. Like imagine like raising a kid like that.
Fucking dude, I raised a little fucking kung fu panda, motherfucking just bam bam.
Yeah.
Heavyweight champion, un gordito, ahí bien bacán.
Bro, if my son would, I'm gonna let him decide that later on. But if he would have wanted like do this shit like that, bro, oh my God,
imagine if your kid becomes the next fucking just beats Ngannou, nigga.
Bro, stop, chill out.
It knocks out Ngannou.
Oh, bro, that'd be crazy as fuck. I'd be like, bro, hey, chill out, dog. Come on.
Ngannou, they can knock him out.
Yeah, hell yeah, he can definitely. I think at that point, bro.
I want to see him and John Jones, bro. Straight the fuck up, bro. Him and John Jones would be like the fucking. That's better than McGregor. Any McGregor fight.
You think so, bro?
Any day of the week, dog.
I ain't gonna front though.
John Jones is better than McGregor, bro.
Oh, of course, bro. Of course. I think. When it comes to the GOAT, bro, John Jones.
John Jones.
Then I put Khabib, bro. I put my.
I wouldn't put Khabib.
You wouldn't?
No, there's so many other fighters that are better than Khabib.
I'm not gonna sit here and debate it because I respectfully say that because I ain't gonna front. I can't forget about the people in the past and stuff like that.
Bro, BJ Penn, bro.
BJ Penn was a monster.
BJ Penn and fucking and that nigga would have been a good fight.
Oh my, in his prime, definitely.
Yeah, okay, definitely. Then that's a good fucking fight.
And that's what I would have debated that. Yeah, because respectfully, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, I remember all them stuff, but I obviously everybody know BJ Penn, bro.
Yeah, bro. I know, bro. I watched him do Ultimate Fight, the whole shebang. Like, bro, I've been watching this shit for a while, bro, since I was a little kid. My dad's homeboy put me on, and I was like watching WWE, and then I seen that shit. He's like, man, that shit's fake, bro. Watch this shit. And then, bro, I saw that shit. I'm like, no. I saw Chuck Liddell fucking.
Hey, bro, real talk. That was the first person I ever seen on UFC and shit like that.
Chuck Liddell?
Chuck Liddell, he was the
dude.
First
I saw Chuck Liddell knock the fuck out of somebody, and I'm like, he knocked out a black guy, and I'm like, I'm like, yo, what's this cracker?
Who was that?
Knock this nigga out. But then I seen him get his ass whipped by Rampage
Man,
Jackson.
Rampage Jackson, what he put that work on him twice.
Yeah, he fucked him up twice.
Yeah, twice, right? Yeah, bro. He
fucked
knocked
him
his
up.
ass out, bro. I was like, I ain't gonna front, like, bro. I boy Rampage Jackson was the shit back then. He was the shit on his prime, bro. Him and what's up, dude?
So how the fuck can you put Khabib before all these fucks? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, have some type of respect. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
these are legends here.
But I ain't gonna front, dog. Like, for me,
Chuck Liddell alone. Come on, you can't put bro. Chuck Liddell is way bigger than Khabib. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Yeah, of course, bro. But damn, I got to put Khabib second. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna stand that. I'm gonna stand on that. And then John Jones, I think he's the GOAT.
I'm not saying fuck Khabib. I mean, I fuck with him, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Like, come on, let's be fucking real here, bro. Let's be fucking real. He's not on fucking number 2 on the GOAT list. John Jones first. Anybody who you can tell me better than John Jones, I'll sit here and wait. Other than that, the other ones are debatable, but it's definitely not Khabib.
Nah, definitely. I put John Jones. I'm not saying
John Jones first,
bro. John Jones is the motherfucker.
And you know what I hate about that shit, bro, is that they don't let this nigga fight, bro. Like, why the fuck don't you let my dog fight? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, with
he's the best fighter.
And all the court case and all that shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna probably that shit probably plays a role too, bro. So I never really.
Wait, say what?
I said with like all the shit that he be going through, and he got the court order stuff. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that shit has to do with it too and stuff like that, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight while I'm going to court.
You feel me? So like my that's you feel me? Like you can't have a camp like that and then be facing all this stuff like that. So that's why I say like I know that plays a role into like why he probably ain't even like that active right now. But he been in the gym and shit like that, bro. Like he always been posting like, oh, he ready and shit, this and that. And long story short, they'll talk about him and Stipe, but I don't know what's up.
Man, that's weak.
I think that's dead.
Man, that's dead, super dead. We want Ngannou and John Jones for the heavyweight title. Period. What the fuck else do you want?
Real talk.
What the listen, this is all the UFC got to be like. Listen, you and John Jones sell tickets for the pay-per-view. You guys get to keep it. And then Ngannou can stop bitching about the money, and then they do a second fight, and then they do a deal.
No, look.
That's what they should do, bro. They shouldn't sit there and bitch about money.
That boy Ngannou right now, bro. He gone. He ain't coming back because he got the ACL shit going on.
Bro, he's coming back.
I know what I'm saying, though, but he going to be gone for like a year, I think, at least.
Yeah, right? A year at least.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he going to be inactive, so obviously they ain't going to make that shit happen yet.
Bro, the nigga who got kneed in the head. Peter Yan. No, not Peter Yan. Sterling.
Oh yeah. What about him?
He took a fucking long time before defending his title. He hasn't even defended it yet. So how are they gonna strip Ngannou, bro? That's fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, they were talking about stripping Ngannou, right?
Yeah.
No. But I thought. Long story short, I thought I heard them saying something about the interim.
They should do an interim, but
No,
later down the year, you're like fucking
I heard that was
November or something.
Honestly, the last thing I heard was that they're gonna do in the works of not in the works, but they were talking about an interim, and then from there they were gonna be like, since Ngannou's out, they'll just focus on that, and then after that, then they could go focus on back Ngannou when he comes back and all that shit. But that was for the time being. That's what last time.
I don't know, man. Listen, John Jones and Ngannou, it could take a whole year. I don't give a fuck. It needs to happen.
It's gonna be 2 years at least.
Nah, man, don't say that.
Almost.
The fight is dead.
Oh, man,
there's nothing to it in 2 years.
Ngannou's gone for a year, guaranteed.
A year. So what? A year. I could wait a year.
Almost 2 years. That's
so that's a year and
almost
it has to be a year and 6 months. Fuck my life, man. I have to wait 2 years for these niggas to fight. This is stupid.
Yeah, real talk.
Just fucking get it together, man.
And then let's say this too, bro. Let's say Ngannou don't even fucking mind blowing shit if he don't even sign with the UFC again, shit like that. He falls off of them.
That'd be weak. That'd be weak on the UFC part.
But I couldn't really see it, shit like that, even though they always talk about that shit.
But bro, Ngannou is the best heavyweight champion. He's the best fucking everything right now. Like, he's literally the shit. Who can beat Ngannou in a real fight? Nobody. Except John Jones.
You know, as much as
John Jones.
Stipe and Francis fought how many times? 2 times, right?
Stipe and who?
Francis.
Twice,
right? That's it.
What do you mean that's it? That's more than enough.
No. But Stipe won the first one, and then
right.
Ngannou won the second one.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I ain't gonna front.
You want that rematch?
What, bro? Hell yeah, bro.
Okay, but after John Jones.
Yeah,
listen.
I'm not gonna do that.
Ngannou, John Jones, whoever wins gets the title, takes a break, and whoever loses has to fight Stipe.
But right now,
or a title shot.
But right now, the best thing. But it's true.
And then what do you got there? You got a beautiful timeline.
So that means the best option that you can have is fucking Stipe and motherfucking
John Jones.
John Jones right now.
John Jones.
Right, so
John Jones. I'm telling you, bro. This doesn't take a sign, bro. Listen to me. I got a lot of hair. Do I look like Dana White? No, I don't. But guess what? I know how to put a fucking fight together, bro.
Real talk.
I'm the fucking. You want to talk about instigating a? No, I'm just kidding. I never instigated a fight. But
I want to say
I was about to be a promoter right now. You know.
I want to say like, you about to get the free promotion right now.
Yeah, nah, I ain't about to do that. I never instigated a fight, but I tell you right now, bro, those two niggas need to fight on the sport level, not on the, because I want them to do harm to each other, just to see who's a better heavyweight.
Yeah.
And who's better to test John Jones at heavyweight than Ngannou himself, the actual fucking champion. It doesn't take a fucking genius to figure out that John Jones, it's up there, you know what I'm saying? He's up there, bro. Why can he deserve a heavyweight title when he's been holding the light heavyweight title this whole time?
No, that's true, bro.
It's stupid not to even just consider that, bro.
You ain't lying about that.
And then Conor needs to sit down after this next fight.
Who?
Conor needs to sit the fuck down. Bro, I understand you want to fight. Spar with your friends.
That's it.
You're not a fucking... Come on, bro. Just relax. Enjoy your money. Something bad could happen to you, and then your kids are sitting there wishing their dad didn't do that. Come on now. You're being selfish, you fuck. You can't have everything. You already got the cash, bro. You don't need the fucking fights anymore. You can promote your own fights. You know? He can be a promoter.
Who? Oh, you talking about
Conor? Why can't he be a promoter? He loves to talk shit.
He was talking about getting a UFC title fight as the next fight. I was like, man, come on, bro. Even then, it was like, hell no, he ain't doing it.
I think he's doing it.
Boy, for real?
I think he is. I believe if he wants whoever he wants, he can get it. Honestly, because he's fucking McGregor, bro. You know he's gonna fucking sell that shit out. Everything out. The venue, the fucking things, whatever.
Damn, I ain't know that. I did not know that shit.
All right. So I have to ask, before we take off, what do you think about this Hamzat guy? Hamzat Shamaya.
Honestly, bro, real talk. I got high hopes for him.
Me too.
And I hope this motherfucker starts getting real matches soon.
Can you imagine him being champion?
Yeah, Yeah, I can't, and I would, and it would not surprise me, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm rooting for that motherfucker.
What about? Oh yeah, he's cool.
Hey, bro,
What about the Piblet nigga? The Patty, the
Patty,
baddie.
Patty.
What
Hey,
do you think about this kid?
did he just get a first round
He just
knockout?
won, yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna care. I still haven't even seen the highlight. I just read that shit, bro, because I ain't had time for that. But I was like, oh
I
shit,
saw that shit. That
and
shit
I was like,
was
my
pretty
dumbass,
decent.
yeah, bro. Honestly, he's still a build up. So
He's still a build up.
He's
still a build up.
Yeah, he's still a build. No, real talk, but
respectfully.
respectfully, because he, bro, he reminds me kind of like not Sean O'Malley and shit like that, but like Sean O'Malley, yeah. He reminds me kind of him.
That
and shit,
kid's
like,
also a star, man.
Yeah.
Sean is a fucking star.
What, bro?
Listen, let that kid give him time. He only gets better. He's young.
Bro,
I think he's younger than us.
Hey, Sean, shit, I ain't gonna fry for him.
Sean has nothing but room to grow. He can take over everything.
I believe that motherfucker too.
Yeah, man, he's different. He's like one of us kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can see the little.
I want to see the rematch with him and
You know, he got some swag to the kid. The little fucking cracker got some swag.
Yeah, I want to see him fight the rematch with motherfucking
The Ecuadorian cat.
Yeah, what's his name? I
forget his name, but he's Ecuadorian. That's all I know. Yeah. Chino or some shit.
Chino Vera.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, that motherfucker fire. I mean, I ain't gonna say he fire. I ain't gonna front. He just to me like a brawler.
Yeah, I just gotta see them fight again. That'll be an interesting fight.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But I know Sean is the money man in that fight.
Oh, what?
Who's gonna see that fucking Chino nigga? No offense, dog. You're cool as fuck. Shout outs to you in Ecuador. My neighbor's Ecuadorian. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you niggas. But that kid's a star. Yeah. You got to take that into consideration.
Nah, real talk, yeah. When you put both of them there.
Yeah, of course. I'm no shade to fucking him. Good for you. He got more shine than me, nigga. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I ain't shitting on the guy. I'm just stating the facts here. Sugar is the money. He's gonna make the money first. I will make the money first. He will make the money first. Like he said,
bro, he did it the right way for him and shit like that, bro. Cause like, bro, come on, he banking off of that shit. Think about it now. Bro, he getting paid like another type of bag, bro.
Yeah, the kid's getting paid pretty good. Aldesanya always a fucking cool fucking person to watch.
Yeah, who always gets sold out? Who?
He be selling shit out.
Who else be selling shit out? But matter of fact, what you think about Usman?
Usman, he's fucking good, bro. He's a good fighter, but
I ain't gonna lie. I think he the real deal and shit like that.
I think obviously he is. He's fucking being, but then again, bro. I mean, who can beat him? The Chimaev guy gives him a chance. Gives him a good chance to lose. You know what I'm saying? If Chimaev fights him, maybe, but he won't do those fights. Wilbur, I seen Gilbert. If I believe so much in Gilbert, I thought Gilbert was gonna fucking whack this nigga. It was not like that, bro.
Hey, but
he stunned him.
Yeah, he was giving it to it though.
But then he just, oh man, Gilbert, man, I just knew, bro. I just had a feeling he would be able to do it. I thought same thing with Masvidal with a camp, but I mean, obviously that didn't happen. I lost $100 with Masvidal. Fucking puta madre, loco.
Hey, against Kobe?
Nah, fuck no. Okay. Against Usman twice too.
Damn.
One time was $20. The other time was $100. Man, listen. I was like, fucking A, man.
Listen, I ain't go from. What do you think about Masvidal?
Masvidal, right now, man, he needs to just go to a camp and then relax and do his thing.
Real talk, because
should leave that cracker alone. If you really whack that nigga, bro, leave that cracker alone, bro. Like, you know he ain't about that life. And I'm sorry if someone sits here and gets mad at me for saying that Kobe's a fucking cracker. But look how he treated the Brazilian people. That's a fucking cracker right there. Just an ignorant buffoon.
I ain't even see that shit, so I can't even see it.
Just the ignorant buffoon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the type of nigga I would call a cracker. Just the ignorant motherfucker. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, just talking about people's fucking family and shit. That's not cool, bro. That's just not cool. And then this dumb motherfucker went and whacked them. Like, that's fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would catch a charge for this dumb fuck.
So then they put Gilbert and Kobe there. That'd be fine.
Man, I want to see that Poirier Diaz.
Poirier gonna give it to Diaz, even though Diaz gonna.
Man, you tripping, bro. I got money on Diaz. Right now, look.
Diaz versus Dustin Poirier?
Diaz versus Poirier.
Oh, I got you with that, then, bro.
I got $100. We can shake on it now. I got $100 on Diaz that he would smack the fuck out of fucking Poirier.
At Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin. Who the fuck else? That's the only Poirier.
Man, nah, hell no, bro.
All right, you got 100 on it, and that's how we end the podcast on $100 bet.
All right, $100 bet then. $100 bet.
Oh my God, this is gonna be fucking awesome. Y'all niggas better fight. I'm already making a bet on it. Fucking for nukes. Anywho, man, thank you, bro, for sliding and showing some love. I fucking appreciate it very much. Gracias.
No, for sure, bro.
Hey man, catch your shit. I don't know if he's gonna want your put up his social media stuff because my man's a very private man. He might work for the FBI. You never know.
I ain't got none of that shit like this, so I ain't even gonna bother with that bit.
Yeah. All right. So, deuces.
All right. Shut up.